lived at 46 Woodland Street. I was on the rifle range here for a while as an instructor, and we took a ride up to Rhode Island to see it, and it was still up. And the last time I was up, they tore it all down, made a national seashore or something out of it. There's my old Chevy, 1940 Chevy. That white one. See, those are the abutments in the back. There was two 22 ranges and 5 or 6 30 caliber ranges, all rifle. I think this was the first time after we were married that Val and I were able to go out on our own. I think by this time we had Gene, Bruce and Gene. So it had to be in the 50s, 1950s. Val should have been a mermaid. She loved the water. Here we go again. Then we're having another party or picnic in the backyard of 93 Harmony Street. Looked like Uncle Paul's in from Chicago or Denver, wherever he was living at the time, with Aunt Ida, who was in the blue dress. There's Uncle Danny Renzoni, Val's brother, youngest brother. They were putting manure on the lawn of 56 Woodland Street, where my mother-in-law and father-in-law built a house. That's Nello Renzoni, our older brother, who married Mary, the English girl. He poured all the concrete and built those walls. He was a mason. That's Bruce. This had to be 1950, because I think that's when the house was built. And now in 1995, we lived there, Val and I. We've been living there about 9 or 10 years, maybe 11. That's Bruce. And that's Grandpa Ober, my dad. He doesn't like the horse. Bruce had to be about a year old there, I guess. That's Woodland Street back then. That was our dog for a while. I don't know what our name was. Something must have happened to him because we didn't have him too long. I think Bruce feeds him a stone. Can't get rid of him. Of course, Val's very sanitary. She wiped that all off. This is down at Seaside, Beardsly Park in Bridgeport. My mother, she got quite large because she had a tumor on her brain and had to take x-ray treatments back then. And it made it dormant. She lived quite a while. The first lesson for Bruce, don't eat the sand. Fresh water. Beardsly Park, Beardsly Pond. That portion of it is not there anymore because they built Route 8 and covered it up. And I used to walk down from Harmony Street down to Beardsly Park and go swimming there. This is our backyard where my mother-in-law's big house, two-family, where after they passed away, Uncle Danny, Val's brother, got the house. Actually, he got it before she passed away. That's Bruce. Sailor suit. He's going to fall over here. I don't know that we got a picture of it, but he was crying. No, he's not crying. He's laughing. Gutsy kid. Little orphan. That's what he looks like here. I can't figure out where that's taken. Oh, in the backyard, the sandbox. Now, that's Gene. That's Gene Ober, our second son. Gene R. Ober. I'm Gene D. Ober. That's Ruth, the godmother. My father's marker plate, AL 350, American Legion. And Jack Broderick, a friend of Danny Renzoni, was the godfather. There's Bruce and Diane Renzoni. Now this is Gene, I think, in the... Yeah, that's Gene in the carriage in the backyard. Gene was born in 1951. I was going to school under the GI Bill when he was born. The government paid for my education. They didn't get their money's worth. Poor kid must have been teething. He is very little there. Whoa. There's the two of them. There's Gene and Brad. No, Gene and Bruce. My father-in-law had a big garden just beyond that wall. And there were some corn stalks there, and I think Bruce... Oh, good. Here he goes. He's going to go to the men's room in the cornfield. There's Mary Renzoni and Nello's wife, Val, all in the backyard. And I think that's my mother-in-law, Gina Renzoni, if we get a shot. Yeah, that's her. That's Val's mother. And there's David Renzoni in Mary's arms. He's just a little younger than Bruce. And Bruce is going to go to the bathroom in the cornfield. This is the drum corps I belong to. We were national champions, American Legion national champions in 1946. I'm here on the this side, right. I think. Oh, I went by. Maybe we'll get it again. That's me there, right there. Yeah. This was, that parade was Bridgeport. I don't know what one it was. This is Christmas time when we lived in the second floor of 46 Woodland in Naugatuck, Connecticut. That's, hang on, I'm not sure. Might be one of Danny's children. No, I think it's David, or Jerry Renzoni, maybe? Yeah, that's who it was. That's Jerry Renzoni. That's Val's nephew. That's Bruce. That's Gina Renzoni, my mother-in-law. There's Jean. There's Mary. There's Nello. Yeah. There's Bruce and Jean. There's Diana Renzoni. There's my father-in-law. Jockey, they call him. His name is Valentino. There's another Christmas. The old fire truck got a lot of use. He played for hours with it. It was kind of tough making it go on the carpet.